one fight and we are done. And now we're done. There's a cliff racer over there. I think it really is a cliff racer, not a wyvern. You've seen those as well. Now, how far is the lady in distress? I'm hoping much further than the troll. One cliffy, two cliffy. Creatures everywhere. We need to catch our breath. Like, you can't really see it, it's partially hidden, but I don't want to run around with less than half of my fatigue, otherwise I won't have the stamina to run away. And I know at some point I'm just gonna have to run away. Let's take care of these guys. Miss me. Come on. Miss me. What are you? Blighted or diseased? That's the texture for the diseased one, I think. Diseased. That other cliff racer just saw me, you know, just liquidate that guy and decided to run away. Wouldn't that be nice? That looks like a... Are they poison netch or shock netch? Something like that. I used to have an amulet to... Yes. Yes. That amulet of water walking absolutely saved my life. We were stuck on in Dagenfell. Hello, cave. We were stuck in Dagenfell, not allowed to take a boat because we hadn't been anywhere yet. And so we hopped from island to island. Lots of fun. The light effects are super fancy though. You mean the light spell or the lighting as in the shaders and the fog and everything? Both? I don't think I used the spell, so probably both. Arsarnund. Do we... The spell. That is... And I keep forgetting the name of that mod. Magic diversity. That's what it is. Magic diversity that adds visual and audio. Or new visual and audio elements to the spells. The attacks on the enchanted weapons, to be precise, which was silence and shock. And now we're out of charges. What's that red thing over there? Oh, it's a gigantic mud crab. Okay. Maybe if we cross around here, we should be not too far from where the lady in distress is. I like to walk. Right, I remember her somewhere along that road. I just hope I didn't go too far. Which is, well, very likely. I want to put on my Dwemer armor back on. Thank you very much. So I'm going to follow the road for a bit, and I suppose we'll find out soon enough if I somehow missed it. I know oh, that's a spell. Durzog. I think for the Durzog we better... I may have one cast in there. Not even. I didn't rest enough to be able to use that one more time. Bummer. Ouch. Ouch. Please tell me I can cast the Dwemer, that. No, I should have slept for 72 hours to get all my items to get their enchantment back on. Okay, I don't know how to kill that Durzog. I mean, a bit of chameleon, yeah, sure, why not? But other than that, some shock damage, it's not going to do much. Oh, I'm dead anyway. A war Durzog, no less. Because a basic Durzog would be just so boring. Okay, so do not taunt the Durzog. Let's do this, guys. The game crashed, so let's build a pyramid. You know what to do, right? I know you do. Remember to not chat while you're building the pyramid and to use exactly now. I've asked Aurel to change it. Now you have to use that emote specifically. That way, you know, that way it's simpler. So we need somebody else to give us the, what's the name of that emote? Kipo or something? I think it is. Who's going to give us 2? Thank you, Grumble. Oh, it's you know, looking like a really, really cute pyramid now. These are the Khajiits, okay? We got the Telvanni to use their Twitch Khajiit slaves to build a pyramid. I know there's a bit of suspension electric, Bob. Hello. And you broke the pyramid. But you still have a minute, guys. You can still do it. As soon as we're done building the pyramid, tell me how you're doing, Bob. And you can start the pyramid as well, or give us 2 now. 2 emotes. Okay, we'll try that again. Guys, I am going along the right way, right? To get that Amulet of Shadows. Maybe if I'm super cautious, I can go along this way. And see that troll from a distance. What is hurting me? A scrib? You're kidding me, Scribby. Well done, guys. North of Niz is going out past Balada's home. Oh, okay. So I'm going the wrong way. I have no idea where that scrib would attack me. It was diseased. Of course. The disease made him mad. Thank you, Prof, for pointing me in the right direction. Here comes the money. I just adore that introduction to the song. This morning when I was editing past live streams, and some of them were actually quite old, and they had the old follow alert. If you remember, you know, the one that says, I have a follow. And it made me a bit emotional. Obviously, I absolutely adore what Audel has made for us. Because it's, you know, it's unique for sure. And it's Elder Scrolls. So I love it. But at the same time, I did like it. I have a follow with the little Danae winking. But it was along the river, wasn't it? Or it was just a little pond. And I see we have an outlaw over there, most likely. A Nightblade level 80. You know what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna take the high road. The music stopped, so it worries me. I also see, what is that? A scorpion, a Durzog. This place is a nightmare. The scorpion is coming for me. I think I can handle the scorpion. the Nightblade is not going to attack me until I get quite close, so it's fairly easy to go around. How tough are you, Scorpy? And would you fit for 10 seconds? That's short, but let's try. Would you fit? Level up. Let's get a new spellcasters in case. Yes. We have a soul. How much of a soul? Eh. Yes, you see why it's not a permadeath? I mean, it's just... There's just no way. Because it's completely delevelled. I mean, the challenge is there. That's where the challenge is. But it's been so much fun. Like, I don't know how much time I spent just trying to hunt cliff races around Dagenfeld to get just enough money to buy a potion to survive the next time I went out of town to kill yet a few more cliff races and then get the supplies to try. And it was epic. It was so simple, but I kind of miss that. It's like when you play, I mean, that's the experience that I had. It's perma-life, yeah, of sorts. When I was playing a long time ago, years ago, I played Ragnarok online, and I really, really liked it because it was so cute. It was cute, and I would play it with my brothers and a couple of colleagues. Anyway, it was fun. And after a while, we moved to a private server, and the XP rates were different, and they were like 20 times higher. So it was good in the way that very quickly you could move on to the interesting stuff, and you could hunt the more interesting enemies and have a shot at getting the more interesting loot, and so on and so forth. And then much later I went back to the official server where the XP is like, it's a grind. Yes, it's a massive grind. And I absolutely enjoyed those very first few levels where you have nothing but that little dagger, and you kill a rabbit-like creature and you get a carrot and you go, yes, I achieved something. Anyway, long story short, playing with Abbott's Deleveller, it gives you some of that like very slow beginning, and you have to really, really work hard, especially the first few levels, and I like that very much. Sounds interesting. Very. Does their equipment scale with their levels too, or is that just dangerous because of his skills? The equipment is scaled as well. Let me remember how I did it, because it's no, their equipment is scaled, but it scales in such a way, not like Oblivion. From the moment they're level 20, they all have their glass armor. From the moment they hit level 80, they have like a 5% chance, I think it's less than that, they have a tiny chance to get some high tier gear. Otherwise, they can get anything that they could get at level 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on and so forth. But you're right, this one seems to have very, very little in terms of gear. How did Hannah get the by name of the subtle? Very simple, Bob. Random name generator. It's one of those Lua mods called random name generator, maybe. Like if you make a search on the Nexus with name, you'll find it, or if you go check my mod list, it's there. And I tried a few, and I already knew when we started that she was a drunk. She was different from most Nords because yes, sure, she liked the heavy armor and the club and the axe and everything. And then when I picked the name, I was like, okay, either it's because she likes to read books and she's a very mild Nord compared to other Nords, so they call her subtle. Maybe she's a bit meek, or maybe it's because she really isn't, and a bit of a, I don't know. So we did not really pursue that in the story. So many things happened. I definitely don't want to fight the Durzog. I hope it's this way that I can get the quest. Can I take the higher road still? Yeah, I don't want to get the attention of the Durzog. This is all, you know, above, so I'm here. Guar. You're not a bad Guar, are you? Don't be diseased and crazy. Am I already going too far if I cross that bridge? This looks like there used to be a river. Near the Dwemer bridge that just became visible. I see a bridge over there. Another bridge over there. Neither of them is Dwemer. Let's go back up again. What is it? A rat! You make me sick! Well, and I think now I'm pretty much no. There, I see it. Good, good. I mean, maybe that amulet is so nerfed that it's not going to be very useful. But yes, we can do that. At least I'll be able to get it next time. Come on, Scorpy. You will not be able to... Will you be clever enough to go through? I'm gonna bet on no. There's a lot of shit, I'm paralyzed. You know that soul gem that I just got? Maybe I should try to use it. Let's try again. I should use it to... Hey! What about my soul? I only have petty soul gems. Bummer. Scorpions are a pirate lord. I mean, sorry, I removed it, but I'm fairly certain that scorpions are pirate lords. Lock level 50. That is probably not a good idea for us. We have 0 skills when it comes to removing locks. The best we can do is try and bash them. And not only is it too sturdy, but it also poisoned us. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Okay, Dwemer ruin that way. Wish Oblivions had scorpions instead of those hideous Landro. Yeah, but scorpions are not really in the lore, are they? Din. Din is just a person. Maybe Din will be friendly? Hello? Hello, Din? Who are you? Hello, stranger. What the hell are you looking at? Get the hell out of here before I take your head off. All I want to do is catch some slaughterfish. Is that so wrong, huh? You're welcome. Well, maybe I can help you. Yes, slaughterfish. You're not one, are you? Are you? No, I guess you're not. I'm sorry, my mind has been a little muddled since I got bitten. Those fish pack quite a punch. Punch! Yes, please. Okay, tell me about you being muddled. I am just having some problems concentrating since the slaughterfish bite. Having some problems controlling myself too. You have a problem with that, huh? Well, sorry, I really need some help. Maybe you can get me to a healer? To hell with the healers, I don't need one. That Mera Drora is a healer, but I don't like the way she looks at me. All of Nizis is like that. Don't look at me. Din is a little dim. Well, he's been bitten by a slaughterfish. I just don't know where he comes from. Perhaps you better follow me back to the healer. I think she can help you. No, I'm on a mission. Perhaps I can cast a spell to cure you of disease. No. Sorry. You know what? If I walk past here, he is vanilla. Well, he's funny for vanilla. If I walk past here and I don't want to catch it, I already have my own. If I get a chance to escort him on the way back, I will. Okay, Dwemer Bridge, here we are. I want to rest, I want to, there we go. The Quama Forager, I think I can take this one on. Mr. Briggs, hello, welcome back. How is it going, guys? With the game, fairly well. We've had to run away quite a bit. Isn't she down there though? I think she is. Of course there's... Oh, isn't that... No, that's her. That's her. That's her. Is she naked? I've seen a Durzog over there. I mean, that's a tad desperate. Honestly, that's better. Lady, your trousers, they need fixing. Yes, we're not good with a sword. I probably shouldn't have a sword on. I don't know if I can cast at least once. Summon my spell. Summon my spell, summon my Daedric weapon. She's got a whole... I mean, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's just because she's been given some extra clothes, and I think under that she has some vanilla trousers, so there's a bit of clipping going on. Oh well. Oh well. Done the base of the Raj Bridge, yeah. Not a transformer, just wearing Dwemer armor, and then the Telvanni, Cephalopod, whatever helm. Okay, this is serious. Question is, she's pretending to be a stripper. Yeah. Isn't she supposed to be a dancer though? Or is dancer a euphemism of some sort? I don't know who changed her. I don't know. We'll talk to her in a bit. However, quick. Here's a quick bet for you guys. Do you think we're gonna get the amulet? Simple as that. If you think we are, you want to type !bet yes, followed by the amount of septims you want to bet. !septims to see just how rich or poor you are, and because I want you all to be able to take part. Here's 20 septims for everyone at least. But yes, 1. Alyssa. Wow. Vote of confidence right there. I mean, I'm level 10. 9. But ready to be level 10. So we'll see. You know what? I should totally bet on myself. Bet. Yes. I think I have 100. It's the only way I can, you know. Maybe I should bet against my... Oh! I know. We don't have bet all. I'm sorry, Caligula. It's something we need to work on. I should have bet no. And then, you know, what's the name? And the bet is closed, guys. It's only 2 minutes. What? Throw the game. Yes. I should bet against myself and throw the game. Oh well. Oh well. Let's try to heal ourselves a little bit. Can we try that? Come on. Okay, well done. Wasted all my magicka. Fair enough. I hope I have enough to summon. Yeah, I can live with that. See, that's one of the issues that I have with Rebirth. I know that it tries to remove the exploits and everything, but this one, just resting just to recover all my hit points and magicka, that's exactly the sort of things that I try to avoid with all the mods that I have installed. But anyway, I like it when Charm takes bets on his character's survival and then takes dumb risks. Yes, it's you know, it's part of the game, but it is always very funny. All right, let's talk to the lady. Hopefully resting 42. We'll see. All right, Sinette. Excuse me, my lady. Might you take a moment to help a lady in distress? You can't tell me you're a lady when you're wearing trousers like that. I'm sorry. And I mean, like, she can wear what she wants, but on the side of the road, I don't know. Well, I dropped my ring and I can't seem to find it. I think it must have rolled down into this pool here, but I can't go in to get it because I am expected at the keep shortly, you see. I'm a dancer. You're right, Luz. Now that I see I'm a dancer, I can't very well smell like muck water now, can I? Would you please get it for me? I'd be forever in your debt. Sure. Oh, thank you. Okay. Then we get in there. We find the ring. And the moment we do, bad things happen. Like she's fighting us. Her and that invisible guy. Yes. Come on, this is my best weapon. You die now. Now your turn, lady. Hey, I'm gonna get her bra and trousers, which is a perk, you know. All right. She has money. Oh, yes. Now I'm so fancy, I'm wearing a bra. A ring. Common elven dark.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, it was actually her underwear showing off. Deadwear, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna take your trousers. You can have my old. I'm doing you a favor. You're welcome. And black boots. That's when I want to be super sexy. When I go to town, I guess. I suppose we could do that. Can I change screen for a second and you murder her? Salute. I hope this guy has the amulet, because otherwise I don't know. I've taken her boots and her trousers. Because which one is it? I don't want to wear that. I put her bra on, but it doesn't show. My guess is it just doesn't suit me. Not my size and everything. He's got the amulet, right? He doesn't have the amulet. He does. Chameleon 25 to 50 for 30 seconds. Hey, it's better than nothing. I'll take the money. I'll leave the rest, I think. Okay. Which means that I did get the amulet. Where was it? It was a quick bet. and it was a yes, that one. Got the amulet, yes, winners. We all won, but I don't know how much we got. Actually, I have no idea how much we got. Aurel did that really properly, and the winners divide the money from the losers. But I think maybe nobody voted against me. Darn, I should have voted against myself. Anyway, we still have to make it back safely, and it's night time. Nighttime is never good. You did? Well, we took your money and we split it among ourselves. Did you? How much? How much did you bet? I mean, septims. I bet 100. I bet 100. I had 200. I'm not sure. Well, we made money thanks to you, Skink, and I appreciate it. Alright, instead of going back to Nizis, where honestly there's nothing to do, maybe I should go for the nearest Dwemer ruin. It was 213 yes and 120 no. So the 120 was split among the people who said yes, and it's proportional to how much you bet. Like, Aurel made that very the way it should be. The dancer couldn't even aim. If she could, you would have been dead. No, I was dodging. In my heavy suit of armor, I was... Yeah. What can I say? Let's go to the Dwemer ruin. That's what we're gonna do. +1 septim piano. Don't forget, I made it rain, so you had 20 septims. That counts. That definitely counts. In that Dwemer ruin, all I want is a pair of Dwemer braces and possibly a Dwemer helmet. That's the only pieces we're missing. As soon as I find those, I'm out of there. Oh, we should rest as well. You bloody thing, I just healed myself. It's a tough life. I don't know, you know, I've used a few soul gems that I filled. I've used them to recharge my enchanted items, and I got like 1 or 2 points, which is utterly ridiculous. Like, it's not even worth it. Shall I try to make an enchanted item? Okay, cancel. Please. I'm gonna wait until my fatigue is back. Prof, you have 5,000 septims? How did you do that? You got 10 times more than 10 times. You got so much more than I do. It could be because you're watching the stream a lot more than I do. Because I don't have Twitch open, so technically I don't watch the stream. That's pretty good too, Piano. Wouldn't you loan me money? You don't use them, but we're working on it. When I say we, Aurel is. Did you ever do anything with the old septims? The old septims there's a creature. The old septims were used for, there were a few things you could redeem. And that was about it. With the new ones, you can take part in the games, which is fun in itself, I think. I hope a little bit. I mean, I know it's not epic, but still. And as soon as the Dumacs are a go, converting them, I need to do that, but the only way is to do it manually, as in I have a look on Streamlabs to see how many you had, and I've kept that, so that's good. And then Audel will have to add the value for each and every one of you so that it matches. Yeah, that's the thing, Prof. You're there, so you're getting all your septims, but you don't spend them. It will be there for the Dumax. Right now, the only thing... What are you? The only thing that is happening with the Dumax, you can redeem a message on the screen. If you go !MSG or message, and then you put your message, it will appear on the screen. Okay, this thing. I essentially snuck up on an elite. One day I will get that mod. The problem is coming up with an idea I don't want to do myself that isn't too big. Which mod do you want to make? Which one? Oh, a mod that I make? Ideas are the easiest for me. It's the execution that takes a lot of time. Is this cool? I think it is. Not enough charges. Yes! Successfully cast heal. What do you know? We're going to we're going in there. Tamriel will kind of burn me out. How did it burn you out? Playing? Or modding? Oh, that was not very pretty. And oh yes, this is not vanilla. This is Rubberman's. I'm not scared. Machinery cog. I have a feeling, I don't know, could that be a piece of something? I picked it up just in case. Activate a valve. I open the valve. Steam comes out this way. That rattling. Adhering to the format and all that is kind of annoying. I mean, I hear you, piano. Then again, to be fair, you know, we did the modding madness just this month, finished yesterday, and I really do think it's super important to agree on codes and methods to work and the format and how we name things and everything. It gets super complicated. Like, it's tedious at the time, but I think it's really quite necessary. Otherwise, with so many people collaborating, I mean, I don't know how many people are actually right now actively developing for TR. It's important for quality control, but I agree, it's not the most fun. Ooh. I mean, we don't use two-handed swords, but this is pretty cool, isn't it? And it's valuable. I take it, and then I drop the dancer's boots and the dancer's bra. It doesn't suit me anyway. And these, why am I wearing them? We don't want people to see, you know, too much of anything. Here we go. I spent a whole lot of time rotating every item 20 times to make sure it's pixel perfect. Not good for my OCD. No. And you do have a great attention to detail, so I already have Dwemer boots. I am taking the shinies. Come on. Give me Dwemer bracers. Alright, this is a lift that does not work. We've activated a couple of valves. I did pick up a machinery cog. Now, let's see if there's anything of somewhere, somehow, that requires a cog. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest exploration ever. More cogs. Maybe they're just clutter. I've already opened that one. The good news is it doesn't seem to close again, so it's not going to be a combination of something open, something close, something open, something close. What are we missing? Morrowind Rebirth. Indeed, Ina, and welcome back. Ooh, bless me. And then there's being limited in what you can do because the exterior, interiors, quests, NPCs, everything is done separately, so you can't really make something coherent on your own. Yeah, you need to just do lots of greater pieces and then put it all together. It must be such a nightmare to put it all together, frankly. I mean, clearly modding on your own, that's where it is. If you mod on your own, you do it at your own pace. You follow the ideas you had. You have a lot more freedom in terms of what you do, when you do it, how you do it, which is great. At the same time, working with a team, you can create something that you would never be able to do on your own, even if you had 100 years. But there's things you need to be willing to compromise. How about any more of you I can turn? No. What am I missing? Must be something else. Yes, I'm missing something. Either there's another valve that I need to open. Now I don't think that this has anything to do with anything. Doubt it. I've opened this one. I thought I opened the second one here. I've opened this one. Is there a third one? Maybe I shouldn't go in tight corners that are not meant to be walked on. All these are duds, like just statics. I want to activate that one, but it's not something that is activatable, I guess. The door was right there, so no. Ceiling, we often, ever so often forget to look up. Speaking for myself. These valves I've already checked and they do nothing. There's steam coming out of here, but nothing. I will take the dart, because why not? That's what I dropped. Oh, come on! There must be something, and it's possibly something very simple that I'm just missing. Oh, hang on. But I don't have that cube. I think... I mean, I did get this one in a while, but... I mean, are you happy with that? No. I don't have the right cube, so maybe I just can't go further until I find the proper cube. Oh. I mean, I did find a nice sword, so there's that. What's that blue light from? Is that from a cube? I mean, maybe not. I mean, you know, the one that I picked here was particularly shiny, but it was on a pedestal like that. Guessing this is just a light. Alright, sorry guys, it doesn't look like we're going to be exploring a lot of this one, at least until we find more cubes. It's a bit disappointing, but at least we've got the joy of getting rid of a cliff racer, and that's just great. This is a somewhat large ruin, but I don't think there's gonna be another entrance. If we had Morrowind Comes Alive, we could get a companion there, I believe. So nice to be able to see in the distance. You know, I appreciate the sights. And this one might be coming for me. Alright, so this is gonna be Telaren right there. I think that's a ruin with a husband. Maybe not. First thing first. Let's go back to civilization first. Maybe you sell that sword? I mean, it's a Dwemer sword, so I'm tempted to keep it. At the same time, it's heavy and long blade 11. Yeah, let's just sell it. We're already carrying so many things. Just keep running, just keep running. And I need to find some soul gems. And clearly I need to update my distant land. Like seriously. It's just trees disappearing out of the blue. I'm guessing there was maybe there was a rebirth update and I did not update or regenerate my distant land. My fault, really. There's that lovely little island that I really like off the coast, or yes, off the coast of Cool. These are not bad. Okay, this is Telaren, and these are not bad unless I try to rescue someone, which I'm not. No interest whatsoever. Here we're gonna have a trader. What's up with the Durzog everywhere? And you? It's a rat. Recognizable by the sound. I mean, I've had Paxson with me so many times. You're a Dwemer. A Dwemer talker from Morrowind Rebirth. Do you think they attack? I mean, talker, I'd assume they'd talk on me, so let's just walk past them. Alright, I am going to be able to find an anvil in here, hopefully. Yes. Let's Let's wait until my fatigue comes back. No point trying to do anything while I'm exhausted. Out of coffee. Did you play the game at launch? I'm curious because we're a similar age and it blew my mind when I played it. It quickly went to the top of my best game that I've ever played list. I did play it at launch, not very, very quickly, but you know, a few months after it came out. It's not like I was waiting for it to come out and I knew about it. Like I got the game by chance, really. Just like it said RPG, and I was like, well, I like RPGs, that should be good, and I was not disappointed. But I have been playing it for, I don't know, 15 years, definitely. Modding it for 14 years? No, maybe not. Let's say 10 to 12 years ago, I guess. Fatigue back. Let's fix things. Oh, and then I should level up as well. At least, you know, we can fix things very easily. Because we're good at that. Do I want to improve something? Well, I would, but I don't see that I can improve my Dwemer weapon, so that's, you know, troublesome. So no for now. I came to Morrowind after Daggerfall and was blown away by the improvements in graphics between the two at the time. I'm not surprised, like it's day and night, it's a different engine, so it really, really shows. And the whole, you know, real 3D and everything. I didn't play Daggerfall at the time, like I played Daggerfall recently, you know, in the great scheme of things, or not so great, you know, when you put things into perspective. I played Daggerfall. First time I played Daggerfall was maybe maybe 10 years ago. That's I mean, I don't remember the date exactly, but that's when Bethesda released Daggerfall for free. Because was it because of an anniversary or something? That's when I got it, and that's when I tried it, and I died, and I was like, this is hard, and the whole swinging the sword was such a weird concept. So I didn't go very far because I was lost, which is brilliant. I mean, but I was lost. And I already knew Morrowind, and I was like, this is nothing like Morrowind. And it is true to some extent, except at the time I was expecting a Morrowind that looks a bit older. Just like I was expecting Oblivion to be Morrowind but looks a bit better. So I was disappointed, but I really was my own doing. My own doing or my own making? Anyway, it was my fault. Hello, welcome to delevelled indeed. It's been quiet. I think everyone's concerned. Oh, you want me to save her? I mean, saving her is an Imperial Legion quest. I might. We'll see. I want to barter with you, but I want you to like me. We'll see. I don't think I've played until 2 or 3 years after it came out. Daggerfall or Morrowind? Morrowind, me, was a couple of years after it came out, and Daggerfall, many more years after it came out. Alright, let's sell things we don't need, such as that. And I'm going to milk a little bit. Work on my mercantile a bit. Like so. I just came back and missed part of the convo. We were discussing when we first started playing Morrowind, and then we talked also about Daggerfall. So it's Morrowind and Daggerfall, really. The original question was if I started playing Morrowind when it first came out, and the answer was not exactly when it came out, but a couple of years later, like when you buy a game, not necessarily knowing what you were looking for. And at the time, did I have the internet? I must have had the internet, but nothing like, you know, nowadays that you know about games before they're in the shops, basically. Okay, more things to sell. You. I do have a number of lockpicks. Now, is it that I'm just not allowed to use the lockpicks? I think I am. I don't have a handicap that says I cannot use them. It's just that I'm really rubbish at using them. That's what it is. I do have some extravagant and exquisite items. I'm going to keep the exquisite, but sell the extravagant. Thank you. And this is everything I have to sell. Let's see what you have for me. Why do we have fireworks? I think, let me check my calendar, but I think people are getting ready for Guy Fawkes Night. Yeah, Guy Fawkes Night is on Tuesday. So typically, I mean, that's my experience here in London. People like to test their fireworks a few days before Guy Fawkes Night. Which, I mean, sure, but then you don't have them on the night in question. Is that on your stream? What do you mean it's a big? Thought it was out my window. No, it's me. It's me. It's people testing their fireworks for Guy Fawkes Night. I think we want to sell that. You have 600. You know what? It's worth 1,000. So let's make that 450. I think my mercantile is okay. So yeah, that's good. New Year's Eve is in November now, is it? But yeah. I wouldn't say that Guy Fawkes Night is more important than New Year's Eve, but it is decidedly important. It's a big deal in the UK, at least in London. Oh, I know, the pets, right? My dog was terrified every year. He was just terrified. We actually built him a little fort. Like we would put blanket on the armchair, like cushions around and under, so he had his little fort there and he wouldn't see, you know, what's happening and everything, but he was still terrified, honestly. Electric Bob, you said you played it in 2003. You remember how in awe I was standing in Sataning, watching the night sky and listening to the music? It is true that, I mean, clearly when you look at vanilla Morrowind, it's aged, and the game industry, and then, you know, the hardware that we have has, you know, improved exponentially. So yeah, it's aged, but at the time, it's certainly the engine itself alone, the way how it looked, even the horrible NPC animation, it was pretty amazing, honestly. You didn't get out of Satanin the first time you played, but how long did you stay in Satanin? Or did you die before you go anywhere else? Which I completely relate to. I still think the vanilla skybox is beautiful. It's one of my favorites. With this install, I'm using Star Wars Gal, or Star Wars Guy, depending on when you download the mod. And it's beautiful. I do like vanilla. Like, I have no problem with vanilla. It doesn't look bad. I also like an old friend skies. They're not particularly fancy, but I also like them. I got confused where to go and I got killed by a cliff racer. By cliff racers, oh, 2 of them, or a few of them.
Look at that cute little
cliff racer. I know. It is so cute. We were looking at that. Where is this? And there's quite a few more icons that I want to add. Sorry. But yes, dying in Seidanin it's totally understandable. It's almost normal. Like, you have to do that. The first time I played, I